What's going on, everybody? Ken Howard with Green Mountain Defense coming at you today to talk about the Riton Optics PRD pistol red dot. Let's check it out. Ready?
Right. Yep. All right, we're rolling.
Okay. The test with a 10 mil. 10 yards, 10 rounds, 10 seconds, 10 mil. .470.
Very nice. Hold on. Okay. What was the time?
240 with a 10 mil.
Still rolling.
Huh?
Still rolling.
.246. .252. Three shots in 197. This gun's fun. .238. I can almost work this down. 130 draw. .126 draw. Ah. One and a half. What's good, guys? Coming at you today with a review of the Riton Optics PRD, stands for pistol red dot. Riton is a relatively newer comer to the optics scene here over the last couple of years. American company, veteran owned, etc., etc. Let's get the disclosure stuff out of the way first, right? I absolutely have a relationship with Riton Optics. If you guys have watched the podcast, you know that both TJ and myself are members of the Riton Pro staff. What does that mean? Essentially, it means that I did not pay for this particular optic, long story short. No money changed hands. Nobody at Riton knows I'm doing this review. I wasn't paid or told or whatever to do this. It's just a matter of doing a review of a product that I've got in my hands. Does any of that change the way I would approach a review on an optic? No, not really. At the end of this video, I'm going to categorize for you exactly what I think I would use this thing for currently and where I think it could go in the future. So we'll get back to that in a little bit. But bottom line being, I've had this thing for several months now. Managed to put 3,000, yes, you heard that right, 3,000, not 20,000 or 50,000 or 100,000, 3,000 rounds of 10 millimeter, real deal 10 mil ammo. No, not all crazy buffalo bore shit, but certainly some real full house factory 10 mil ammo is what I was able to put this optic through for a testing parameter, specifically because the optics ready gun that I had available laying around that I felt like I could mess with was a Glock 40 MOS in 10 millimeter. You've seen me review this gun before. Happy to report that this gun is going to keep this optic as long as I don't have another optic to review. I like it just fine, right? So upwards of 3K, actually it's probably 36, 3,700, but we're going to call it 3,000 just for, for posterity's sake, right? How did the optic hold up? Well, just fine, right? Nothing broke, did not lose or shift zero. is mounted to the MOS plate that comes with this Glock. P.S. This was the original. This is the first gen prototype, whatever, if you will, PRD. It's the first one out of the gate. So this one mounts with a different MOS plate on the Glock platform. The new PRDs that are currently out, the ones that you can buy, available for sale currently on Riton's website and on a bunch of our affiliates, are, well, quite frankly, they're RMR footprint. So you don't have to worry about plate matching or whatever. Every optics ready gun on the planet, mostly, takes a RMR footprint. And if it doesn't, you should go see Buck Holly from C&H Precision, and then it can. But long story short, you know, the most common footprint is now available in this optic platform. This particular optic is a 3 MOA dot, which is just fine. I like a 2.75. I like a 2.5. I like a 2. I haven't really messed with 1 all that much yet, but 3 MOA is just fine for a pistol optic. You know, the adjustments are just standard small flathead screw. They're not the most tactile adjustments in the world, but they certainly, you know, it worked. And the thing held 0, which is really the most important thing. So that worked out fine. I've got it set up to co-witness with these Trijicon suppressor height sights. And yes, that co-witness works as it should. So no problems there. Let's see, other features and other things about this. Typical CR2032 battery. Does have a top load battery, so you don't have to dismount the optic to remove the battery. That's pretty cool. It's got that little drawer right there that you screw out. That's a plus. Minus, they're claiming 40,000 hours battery life, but one of the ways that they are accomplishing a 40,000 hour battery life is with a 4-hour auto shut-off feature, which, to the best of my knowledge, is not removable or not able to be programmed out of the optic. If somebody knows different, please tell me. But in the best of my knowledge, this thing's gonna shut off every 4 hours, and you know, that's not okay for a CCW, for a duty application, because quite frankly, the worst thing that could ever happen is, you know, you come out with your gat piece and all of a sudden, no dot for pew pew. Yeah, we have backup irons, but no bueno. That feature in and of itself, for me, immediately disqualifies this as rugged use, duty use, et cetera, kind of optic. That being said, it leaves a lot of room. First of all, you know, would not be the end of the world to, like, you know, every couple hours just reach down and change the setting and everything be fine. I have pretty good faith that Riton will eliminate that in the future for their upcoming offerings. But for now, every 4 hours, this bad boy's going off. For now, right? As far as reliability and dependability, the thing did just fine with all that recoil, held 0, et cetera. The fact that the auto shut off is there relegates this to me for a recreational / training implement. What does that mean? Well, this is a hunting gun, right? Kill boars, hogs, deer, whatever, with a 10mm 40 MOS. I got no problem, you know, hunting with this optic. I've got no problem training with this optic. I have no problem competing with this optic. I have no problem using this optic to teach new shooters how to get the dot, which is something I'm probably going to do, actually. I'm probably going to set a few of these Riton products up on various training and duty gun, or various training and class guns, just to, you know, be able to go, here, homie, try a dot, right? If the guy slams one off the turf or whatever, it won't be the world's end for me, because quite frankly, they're not all that expensive. I did just, by the way, purchase with my own money. Riton didn't give me this one. I purchased the new MPRD, the mini pistol red dot, to go on my Glock 48. So I'm super excited about that. We'll see how that one compares to this in terms of potentially being a CCW tool, which is my intention after all. You know, what I would say is this is an optics company that's up and coming. Things are going to only improve from here forward. Quite honestly, any kind of competition in the marketplace for the big dogs is good. You know, the availability of reliable and dependable $200 and $300 optics for the pistol scene is a positive, because we want to see this continue to mature and this technology to grow, right? I want pistol optics to be as cheap as iron sights. Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe that's a reality, maybe it's not. I think the technology is maturing. Other companies such as Holosun and Vortex and Trijicon and Leopold and Swamp Fox and have been in the game and messing with this technology. I think the more people in the space and the more effort and time that's put in, the better the products will become. And I think Riton's no different. You know, if you absolutely could only spend the $200 to $300 and you needed something to carry, I see no reason to not carry this as opposed to, let's say, a Vortex, right? And I'm not trying to brand bash because, you know, I'm Team Riton and their Team Vortex or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the product quality that's in the current marketplace right now, this to me is very similar to the Vortex offerings and is, quite frankly, just as good, if not better, for Riton's first attempt at a pistol optic, right? P.S. This is the first Riton pistol optic they ever made. This isn't serial number 001 or anything, but my point being, this is their first go. And for a first go, they did phenomenally well. I'm super glad they fixed the footprint thing and they went to the RMR thing for all you guys as customers. That's great news. It shows that they're listening. Let's see, what else can we say about it? I don't know, other than to say I'm excited to see the MPRD and the other products that are coming down the line. And man, I can't wait to go take a game animal with this particular gun. I'm going to hunt with this year. This is going to be my hunting tool somewhere. I'm going to kill something with this 10mm. I don't know what, but I'm gonna. So yeah, that's what I've got to say about the Riton PRD. Kent Howard, Green Mountain Defense, www.greenmountaindefense.com. Green Mountain Defense /training is where the training calendar's at. The Sling and Lead podcast is on Apple, Spreaker, Stitcher, iTunes, YouTube, etc., etc., etc. Had some amazing guests on there. Let's see. Support our affiliate links, please. You can find those at greenmountaindefense.com. In the upper right-hand corner, there's an affiliate links tab. Please go to that if you're going to buy product in the gun space. Might as well support your favorite content creators, of which I hope I'm one. Please like, favorite, subscribe, and share. Donate to Hold My Guns. And, oh yeah, get out and shoot. Thanks, everybody.